Championship in Morocco. With the red city of Marrakech once again, but the track is unknown quantity has been quickly inside since last season. Your new 2.9-kilometre circuit is like a twisty affair which should put qualifying performance at a premium. Thankfully, the cloudy forecast had been burnt away by the Moroccan sunshine by the time the drivers took to the track for Q1. Lopez leading the way, but all eyes on Mehdi Benani in front of his adoring fans. Tom Coronel raised eyebrows by going comfortably fastest in the final free practice. The Dutchman moving comfortably to Q2 as well. No such luck for Benani, though. The Moroccan under immense pressure but failed to deliver. Hitting the curb on the final corner to finish 14th in Q1. After looking racy, nearly going into the wall in Q2, but still with enough pace to ease into Q3. Unlike four-time champion Muller, late making his second, missing out on Q3 Catsburg by mere 90,000ths of a second. Meanwhile, the Admiral trying to break into the top 10, but he can only manage 11th, leaving James Thompson on pole, opening race alongside Hugo Valente. Catsburg perhaps a little lucky even to be in Q3, producing a tidy enough lap, but not fast enough to threaten the top four. Huffy, however, looking to nail down his first pole for Honda, the 2012 champion, with a couple of minor mistakes, not expecting his time of 1 minute 21.743 to quite cut the mustard. Teammate Thiago Montero next up, good to beat Huff until getting a big bounce off the curb in the final corner, leaving him second for the moment. Make that third after the Michelin. Another Honda also failed to get the better of Huffy. Jose Maria Lopez has time and again amazed us with his ability to put out all the stops in Q3. But this time, the two-time defending champion bashed into the curb at the chicane, broke his front splitter. He ended up fourth behind a trio of delighted Honda drivers, headed by Huffy.
Rob, you are the pole man for the opening race. Congratulations.
Amazing. It's been a few years since I've heard those words, but, you know, I can't thank, you know, Castrol Team Yas enough. It's a hell of an achievement. We've been quick all weekend, and we knew that if we had a chance this year to beat those pesky Citroens, today would be the day, and all three of us, I think, have driven superbly. The team, the mechanics, everyone involved has just done an amazing job, and yeah, it's just brilliant. I mean, pole position, who would have thought?
Was your last pole on a street circuit?
Probably, yeah, more than likely, yeah. We seem to do quite well at the street circuits, but, you know, and I did the lap, I wasn't sure if it was enough. There was a couple of mistakes in there, but just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, never gave up, and yeah, it's just brilliant to see people making mistakes. You know, the pressure, it's not easy out there, it's hot, it's a new circuit, it's so easy to make a mistake, so dangerous, but we did it, and we're on pole, brilliant.
Well, after all that, it was time for manufacturers against the clock, with home hero Benani once again chosen as the third Citroen driver. The Chevrolet not taking part in Manfred's left to car to get the session underway. Brett away for Catsburg, though, leaving plenty of rubber on the track with a massive wheel spin. And down to a probably starting system, putting the Russian team on the back foot. So Queenie and Valente leading the way as Catsburg playing catch-up. And they finished with a top of 2 minutes 51.636 for their two laps. Next up were Honda, who pushed their champion lead after during a torrid time 2 weeks ago in Hungary. A scorching start for all three leading Michelins ahead of Huff. Montero through the first corner. And it was all going so well until disaster struck midway through their second lap. 2 seconds ahead of Barlow, and Michelin drifted marginally wide enough to rub the left front of his car against the wall. A punch of the result, and then Montero screamed past his stricken car. Michelin himself limping over the line 2 seconds behind Barlow, just before his front left tyre finally exploded in spectacular fashion. Citroen on an 8-minute open goal, hoping to avoid their mistakes with the lap 3 second Colorado ring. Lopez not getting the best of starts, leaving him playing tail end Charlie behind Muller and Benani. The French team in second head by the end of their first lap. Muller pushing hard at the front, while Lopez is struck to Benani's rear bumper like glue. In the end, the Roller cruised through the last stages of their second lap to take them by 1.004 seconds. The second out victory since the start of the season. The drivers understandably delighted And with that, Citroën stretched their championship lead over Honda to 39 points. Welcome to the opening race day here in Marrakech. The sunshine not quite as bright as it was on the Saturday. The clouds coming in over the Atlas Mountains. The air temperature, though, still a heady 22 degrees. Track temperature closer to 30 and no rain in sight, at least as yet. Ted Bjork third on the grid for the opening race. Once again, faster of the Volvos and a chance to grab a first podium as they continue their rapid development in their debut season. It says a lot about the standards they've set themselves, that they're disappointed to not already be battling regularly for a place in the Q3 shootout. The second on the grid, Hugo Valente on the front row once again for Lada. Historically, the Frenchman has struggled with his starts from the sharp end of the grid. In the past, he's even struggled to complete the opening lap from such a heady position. Fingers tightly crossed that he can get it right this time. Lada could really do with some good points here, having pretty much dominated by both Citroën and Honda thus far this season. On pole, James Thompson. What a story. Only his second race weekend for the all-Incal Chevrolet team, and delighted to be on pole, chasing a first win since Imola back in 2008. No lucky packs for the former Lada driver, but he is wearing a pair of Rob Huff socks, having had to borrow a pair after forgetting to pack his for the journey out to Morocco. So here the grid in full then. Tom Coronel completing the second row of the grid. We know he has good pace from the free practice and qualifying sessions. Then Ivan Muller alongside Nicky Katzberg on row 3, and then row 4. Chito Lopez and Thiago Montero, the two men heading the championship. Norbert Michelitz in 9th alongside Rob Huff for the two Hondas, just ahead of Gabriele Tarquini and Tom Chilton. Ekbom and then Mehdi Banani down in 14th place. Filippi and de Moustier rounding out the top 16. Tension in the bits, tension on the grid, and we're going here in Marrakech. Thompson gets a good start through Hugo Valente. Tucks in straight behind him into the first left-hander. Contact just as into the direction. Right up behind Ted Bjork. Forward looking careful, you can see contact there with Lopez, and more contact. It's Thompson, the race leader. Looks like he's been bumped it off. That's just on turn 3. Lopez running alongside the Katzberg now. He's up behind Björk. Lopez from the Dutchman with nowhere to go. So Valente leading from Coronel, then Björk and Katzberg with Lopez just in behind. Come into the left-hander. Oh, contact there as well. Looks like Katzberg has taken out Ted Bjork. There's a replay of Thompson being bumped it off from behind by Hugo Valente. Surely a drive-through penalty coming for that one. Then Nicky Katzberg looks like he's simply missed his braking zone. So Valente still in the lead for now, but the de facto leader surely Tom Coronel in his Chevrolet. Those two have pulled in a bit of a gap on the Citroën in this early stage. Lopez and Muller enjoying a very good start. Their positions on the race goes on. Here's up the inside of Tarquini, but a contact between the two. Makes the chicane. Tarquini doesn't surely going to have to give up that position to the 2012 champion. Forward now with up alongside Tarquini. Back at the front now, Tom Coronel. 7 laps in, 14 to go. 14 laps of fending off the two-time defending world champion, Chito Lopez. His stop go, and that's race over for James Thompson. Hopefully he can get it back out for race 2. Chasing his Sebastian Rob teammate Tom Chilton. These two in 8th and 9th place respectively. Now there's 2 Ladas in the garage. Nicky Katzberg. Valente. pressure there from Lopez. Comes across the nose of the Citroen. Pacheco having a look up the inside. Getting nowhere and out on board with the Muller. Defending third, Thiago Montero. Losing to the ears of Lopez. Montero being the English challenger in the World Championship this season. Make the margin between the two as possible. There's the tension. Top corners. Garrett has a little nudge. Behind that from Lopez, a lap to go. Looks like that little run from Lopez has given Coronel a little bit of extra space. There you see the nudge on the inside left on the Chevrolet. Well controlled by Tom Coronel. 1 lap left to go now. Dutchman surely on course for a fifth touring car championship victory in his career, first in 3 years. Looks like Lopez can't do anything about it. Honestly, third place, followed by Montero, Michelin's hand, half the 3 Hondas. And the front top Coronel. Still Coronel in the lead. Lopez surely not close enough to make a move in the final couple of corners. There's the slowest corner of the season, turn 10. Down in the first gear, and they punch out down the straight. Coronel still in the lead, keeping those Citroen horses behind him. Through some debris there. Licked the curve, still Coronel holding off Lopez. These two avoid having too big a harp here. And Tom Coronel crosses the line to take the win here in Marrakech in the opening race. A fantastic drive from the Dutchman. Celebrations in the pits, and why not? Tom Coronel, charismatic, has always produced the results, especially here in Marrakech. He's had nightmares and plenty in the past. This time it's payback. Coronel, the 5th race winner. 7 races this WTCC season, and well deserved after a great drive.
That was number 5. I mean, I saw Hugo hitting Thompson, so I thought, he was going to have some penalty for sure, because it was under the braking, he just tapped him. Then I saw that also Katzberg had some trouble with the Volvo, so I said, okay, I get some space from everybody. And even my team was telling me, come on, be careful, because he has to drive through. I said, I know, don't worry. Then I was trying to control Lopez, but he's a clever guy. He's trying to play the game, you know, he makes a gap, then he drives towards you, he teases you a little bit, he makes a gap. This is why he's the world champion, you know, but he tapped me twice on the back, so twice I was sideways, but yeah, the win is mine.
Great result, well done, Tom.
A huge smile from Tom Coronel, and why not? Race win for the Chevrolet Cruze, the first for Chevrolet this season. Lopez and Muller rounding out the top 3, followed by 3 Hondas. No surprise there on the podium, the biggest smile of all from Tom Coronel. Delight for him, his sponsors no doubt, the wife as well, jetted in late here to Marrakech. Coronel then, race winner, the opening race here in Marrakech. Well, in the just over 4 hours since the opening race here in Marrakech, the weather has closed in. There's rain on the track, and it seems to be getting harder with every passing second. The drivers with a big decision to make here regarding their tyres. Cheeto looking to avoid a mistake that he made in Hungary in similar conditions. Looks like he's gone for full wet.
What do you think about the start? Do you prefer rolling?
See there, the rain now hammering down the whole grid on full wets. Thiago Montero, second in the championship standings, third on the grid here in the main race. He lost ground to Pacheco in the opening race. This is opportunity to make up some precious ground. Norby put in a solid performance in the opening race. This might now be his chance for the first win of the season and the first win for the factory Honda team, having already seen both teammates in the winner's circle this season. And perhaps also exercise those ghosts of a much disappointing display on home turf in Hungary 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, for Rob Huff, this a chance to repeat his way from the opening race this season. That was in the opening race of the campaign in France, where he benefited from the reversed grid. This time, though, he's there on merit for the main race. Perhaps crucially, 2 Honda buff between himself and the Citroen of Paquito Lopez. Here's the full grid. Paquito alongside his main championship rival yet again. The second race running here in Morocco. Nicky Katzberg, meanwhile, should have been 5th on the grid, but he's been demoted to the pit lane for his clanger, where he bashed into Björk in the opening race here in Marrakech. That leaves Tom Coronel, the winner of that opening race, 6th on the grid. Jamie Thompson, after leading 3 turns in the opening race, up into 9th, just ahead of Gabriele Tarquini, Tim Chilton, Freddie Ekbom, 11th, 12th. And Mehdi Benani there in 13th, in front of his home fans, hoping to put together a bit of a blinder here in these uncertain conditions. But in the garage, the rain continues to plummet down here, and we're off. A good start for Rob Huff. Norbert Michelin's immediately under pressure from Paquito, who goes to the outside line here. Thiago Montero goes down the inside of Norby. Lopez couldn't get any closer. It's in the back of that Honda. In there. Montero immediately under pressure. Lopez dives down the inside. Montero between the two. And another bump between them as well. Lopez has moved up into 3rd place. Newport is into this main race. Michelin's now immediately under pressure as Huff ekes out himself a little gap at the front. Tom Coronel up into 6th place behind them under pressure. Just behind, leading the way. You can see the spray coming up from those tyres. The rain doesn't look like it's going to ease off anytime soon. It's Lopez, by Montero. Can't be easy to see around this track. It's bad enough. Drive. Still a horror show when the ball got the windscreen wipers going. To the dozen. It's also now to pull the gap out of Lopez's bumps over that curve. The driver's being circumspect, it would appear. Coronel went rather wide in the background as well. To a lost bit of ground there. Replay on the stop. Fantastic start from Rob Huff. The blinder from Lopez. Great start in the first break. Great start here again. Inside run into the first corner. Almost went wide. That's very Ekblom in the back of the grid. Lopez is going to love this. Montero helps her fix that corner, actually. Montero still looking for a way back past Lopez. Plays out 1, 2, 3 to the moving lane here by Jamie Thompson on his British companion, Tom Chilton. That's a 10th place for Tom. On the start. It's up now. Place now, having dropped back a few positions. Thiago Montero for the moment. Lopez has gone wide. Their opportunity not to Montero. He gets through cleanly as well. Just close enough to that's it to take advantage. Clenched fists in the Honda garage. Works on the team now. 1, 2, 3 on the track as they were qualified. Lopez not going to give up that podium position without a fight though. It's up beside Grégoire de Boustier's race is over. Goes a little bit wide from 6th place. Guini takes the invitation, and Valente turns back into his teammate. Sure, he had to just give that one up to his teammate. Jamie Thompson has been stuck behind Tom Coronel for a while now. Knows he's got the faster car, just can't find a way through. Tom Chilton closing up to those two now as well. Coronel still in 9th place. Thompson having a look. Quite get there just yet. Coronel's gone wide. Thompson dives down the inside. Mistaken last from Tom Coronel. Now Tom Chilton looking to blast round the outside, then into the inside of this slow left-hander, and he's done it as well as Tom Chilton. Up into the points for him. Replayers. Thomas lets the back slide out a little bit too much. Jamie Thompson taking the invitation with both hands. Thompson now left off Tom Chilton, looking up the road to the next man up there. That's making Bernardi back at the front now. Huff, Michelix, Montero, Lopez not giving up. Those four pretty much nose to tail. One lap left to go. Rob Huff still in the lead here in the main race in Morocco. Lopez looks to have given up finally. Overtaking for a place on the podium, and it's Rob Huff who crosses the line. Second win of the season, but 29th of the career. Yeah! 1, 2, 3 for Honda. Big celebrations all round. Big cheer for Huffy as he gets out of the car. Delightful. 2012 champion. Jumps into his mechanics. Perhaps just rekindling his championship hopes. Second win of the season for him. So close though between the top four. Muller, Tarquini, Valente, Bernani rounding out the top 8.
And Rob Huff is the winner of the main race here in Marrakech. Congratulations, what a race.
Yeah, I mean, so difficult. I mean, we've never driven here in the wet. First time we've ever been here, and the car's been great all weekend. Can't thank the Castrol Honda Yas racing boys enough. Fantastic job, wet, dry. We've conquered this place, and we needed that race 2 win. Pole position, race win, P6 in race 1. Brilliant weekend.
So after all that, Lopez's championship lead now 14 points over Montero, while Citroen's lead in the manufacturer's standings remains at 39 points over Honda after the opening 8 races of the season. So a 29th career win for Huff means that only Yvonne Muller can boast more WTCC wins than the former champion. Though the way this season is going, they well close that gap. It's also a great day for Honda as well. A first ever 1-2-3 qualifying, being converted into a 1-2-3 in the main race as well. Despite the conditions doing their best to turn that race into a bit of a lottery. Henry Bernani, the top independent, yet again extending his lead in that championship. So thank you for joining us here in the Red City. The weather not perhaps quite what we expected, but the racing has, as ever, been of the very highest quality. There's now a 3-week gap to the 5th round of the season, which should well be worth the wait, as the teams take on the infamous Nordschleife circuit at the Nürburgring for the 2nd year running.